Okay, so this is my new portable washing machine setup. It's a hair, and we're really excited. We get it on Amazon.com for $2.79 with shipping to Canada, which is important because some of them cost a hell of a lot with shipping when you're bringing them. So it's really easy to use. You just hit power and then choose your water level. I'm doing one set of queen size sheets that are dirty, including 2 pillowcases. So that's the top sheet and the bottom pushy sheet. And so I choose level high, and we're going to want a normal cycle because they're not really all that dirty. And so if you just click normal, it'll do normal, rinse, and spin automatically. If you push cycle over and over again, like 3 times, it'll do a normal wash without the rinse and spin. If for some reason that's what you want. So first, put in your laundry detergent, and you have to do that manually. And I make my own detergent, so just some Sunlight Pure soap, borax, and washing soda is what we use. So just a tablespoon of that for a little load. I might do a little bit more than that. Low sudsing detergent is the best kind to use for these machines. Here you can see how much space is in there. So 2 queen size sheets and some pillowcases is basically a full heavy load in the small, so the 1 cubic foot tire washing machine. And you hit. Make sure you turn your water on, and so I want some warm water. So I'll turn on a little bit of the hot, and you see it doesn't come out until you hit start. So no water's coming out. Turn on the hot. Turn on the cold a little bit too, just so they're both coming out. And you can see the water coming out. If I open it, you can do that while it's filling, but if you open it while it's turning, it'll stop and it'll beep at you so that you know that it's open. I can feel the water there. Yeah, it's just warm water, which is what I wanted. I'll just film until it starts turning so you can hear how loud it is, but it's super duper quiet. We did some really gross, dirty rags last night, and they came out of this, like after the spin dry cycle, they're basically dry. It took maybe 4 or 5 hours to dry them, and it cleaned them great. Like they were covered in absolute filth, and it had no problem cleaning them. And because we only had like half a load, we just had to use the medium wash, which doesn't use as much water, which was nice. The full heavy cycle or the full normal cycle with rinse and spin from start to finish takes about 35 to 42 minutes, so it doesn't take a long time. But like I said, it doesn't dry, it spins them almost dry. When we first got this in, be really careful to tighten this part really tight. There's no leaking here, as you can see, but when we first put it in, we didn't really wrench it on, and it started leaking. Not a lot, but a little bit, so make sure that this is really tight. And there you go. So I hope you can hear that, because that's about as loud as it gets. See, if I open it, it'll stop. It knows when it's open, and it starts again. So that is the hire, the HLP21N guy here. It weighs about 50 pounds. As you can see, is lower. This is a standard sink top in an apartment. So we actually just fit it over beside the sink in this little sort of cubby hole here. It's a compact little machine, and I would highly recommend buying it if you are thinking about it. Oh, and it comes with wheels, so you can wheel it in and out of your closet or wherever you want in the kitchen. And comes up about, I don't know, 3.5 feet. So if you're thinking about getting this, it does a fantastic job cleaning. It's really easy to use. With the sink portion, some people have asked whether or not it turns off automatically. It does. You just turn on the water, and then the pump fills the water when it needs it, and then fills it again during the rinse cycle, but it's never going to overflow because it has sort of automatic sensors in it. And it's super quiet and stealth if you're in an apartment and you don't want to bother other people. So, thumbs up on hire.